make more money. So, true story, names have been changed to protect the innocent. The brains behind our business, Chris Yates, worked with a site not called My Site Sucks, but essentially it did. And that site was producing job hunting content and had a revenue model. Chris looked at that revenue model and said, there's a way better way for this organization, for this website to make money. And within less than a week, that site rocked and was generating, whatever that is, 5 or 6 times more dollars per month in revenue. So that leaves the question for other people with online properties, are you leaving cash on the table? So Monetize is there to help organizations answer that question by figuring out, looking at their competitors' websites, benchmarking those competitors' websites to their own websites, analyzing their revenue performance, and identifying additional revenue opportunities, and ultimately helping them generate more revenue. Why is that something worth focusing on? Online content is king. Chart here, Google now generates more US ad revenue than newspapers and magazines. Brands are spending vast amounts of money online to get the attention and engagement of customers, be they consumers, be they businesses. So we think that's an attractive marketplace to be in. You've got questions. We talked with Elke Gerritsen, Mummalode, obviously they're an online publishing business. We talked with Molly Bradford, HB Enterprises, Missouri Events, and other local event sites, which they generate considerable revenues from online advertising as well. They had these kind of questions. How do we make more revenue? What other advertising models do we pursue? We put a Facebook page up last night, and this morning received an unprompted solicitation from Cake, which is a consulting and knowledge exchange in Portland. You can look them up, cakepdx.com, who indicated they would be interested in us helping them figure out how to improve the monetization of their website. The truth is, the answers are out there. There's a lot of data, a lot of tools that can help you analyze traffic, help you analyze advertising, who's doing the advertising, and so forth. You can look at your competitors. So these are some of the competitors for Mummalode, so Blogger, Cafe Mum, etc. And there are plenty of consultants out there that help you do things to sort of make more money. But nobody's really putting all of this information together and helping you figure out how well are we doing, do we have the opportunity to do better, and how do we do better? And importantly, I mean, talking with people like Elke and Molly, they don't necessarily have the time to do all of these things. And they don't necessarily know how to do all of these things. They're busy creating content, trying to engage with their own users. So we took up the Mummalode challenge from Elke, which was to help her figure out if there's ways she can improve the monetization of her business. She gave us a list of some of her key competitors. And we've got kind of essentially 2 quick and simple ways that we can illustrate just in the sort of 54 hours we had, some ways that she can get a better understanding of ways to generate more revenue. So the first is, our site as it currently exists, you can go to the site, you can enter the domain that you'd be interested in. So we took one of the domains that Elke was interested in, and then we run a whole bunch of analytics, which these guys can tell you way more about than I can, that comes back and gives you a report, which shows you the kind of advertising activity. Chris, I don't know if you want to spend 30 seconds talking about that.
Yeah, essentially what we did was figured out what our competitors were doing to make money and where we can go to do the same things that they're doing, and identified essentially how many of those different types of advertising exist on that website, categorize it into things like display ads, content, AdSense, that type of thing. And what we're hoping to eventually develop is a rating system on a scale of, say, 1 to 10 to tell you if you're good or bad at monetizing your site.
There are many more ways. Advertising online is flattening. There are lots of other ways to make money online through engagement. We did analysis that showed the Mummalode is not